Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and find out what YouTube minimalism is all about. Okay? It's about one takes. It's about no effort, but also all the effort. And most importantly, it's about the Wojak. You know, you could be editing with your Premiere or your Kdenlive, but we don't do that here. We just do one take, or we throw it in the ffmpeg. But don't be like all these other Wojaks over here. Be like this one right here. It's a little bit tired. Doesn't know if he can go on. You clicked on this video because it has a Wojak, okay? It signals some sort of in-group preference, some seal of quality, you know. You know there's a Wojak on there. You know you're going to have some sort of relatable something to it. So you clicked on it, and now you're here, and we're going to talk about this whole minimalist move. You can't call it a movement. There's one person, but making low-effort screen capture, tutorial videos, all that stuff. First of all, I'm going to zoom out. Or, I'm going to zoom in. No, I'm going to zoom out. Okay, I'm going to get this cursor set up because I feel naked. No one cares about someone with a tiny cursor. The bigger your cursor is, the more people care about what you have to say, okay? That is what I've learned in my 2 seconds of being on this website. And I changed the cursor. I got a hand, because you got to have a real person's hand, you know? You got to be able to do this. You got to give it the squeeze. But anyway, you get that going. Get that OBS, open broadcast software. Get that display capture going over here. Make sure you got capture cursor on. Just because it's cursed. Cursed cursor. Or if you want a bigger cursor, go over to this reg key right over here. Change cursor base size to, like, you know, 500 or something in decimal. Well, not like that. We're not doing hex. Doing decimal. Restart, and you have this giant cursor that takes up the entire screen. So, if you're feeling baller, do that. I'm not feeling baller. I'm feeling sort of baller, but not like 100. But, you know, whatever. We got zoom it over here, so you can do the control one to zoom in. Hit the little arrow thingy. Left click, and you can start drawing. Escape to close out of it. You download it. It's just a little thing that sits in your system tray right over here. And speaking of system tray, you know, you get some music like your creepy Mario Paint. You start adding effects and filters to it. You get some video game music that loops for a half hour, and that way it's hopefully not going to get copyright struck, but it has something interesting going on in the background. So you do that, you right click on it, you choose to hide it in the taskbar. No one will know. Unless you got another video going where you're telling people how to do stuff, like you hit your little F11 here so it goes a little fuller screen, and you start skipping around, and you're like, hands, protesting the Walmart 24 hours, making the zines, making the printouts, doing things, putting them in places in real life. You do that, but you also gotta check the rest of your OBS settings. So, you know, you go on the OBS, you do your little recording. I got my hotkeys set up. It's really important. So you do your file settings. Let me zoom into the word settings here, just so you can really take it in. Settings, okay? File settings over here. That's probably gonna mess with this recording a little bit. So I'm gonna go over this. We're gonna do our hotkeys right here. I got my controls and my other alts over here set. Important to do. Make sure under my video I got the 1080, all that set, and that's about it. That's all you really need to do. Get that cursor capture, or if you want to be cursed, you can always do this thing here, Synchro-Vox. Let me get a good shot. There we go. See, I got my real teeth in here. You know, a lot of people don't like the real teeth, but I like the real teeth. So let me cut this here, and then if you hit Alt right here, you click on this, you hold down Alt, and you pinch and grab this a little bit. You can actually make it a little bigger or smaller, and you can show your full face, but you don't gotta. Hold down Alt and drag, and that's gonna get you this nice Synchro-Vox thing here, where you can be like, it's my real face. Let me zoom in one more time. Real mouth right here. And how do you get that thing going? How do you get that? You throw an image into GIMP, and let's do our Control 1 here. Get this little tool here. Let's see, right click on it. Yep, ellipse select right here. Control 1, look at that. Beautiful, gives you this little thingy. If I got that selected, I can just throw this in here, and I can just have it dragged, and then be like, delete, making sure it has nothing on there. Now, if you're not able to get this going, you gotta right click on this part on the right down here. You gotta go all down there and just do like, you know, add, you right click on the layer, you do add alpha channel. That alpha channel is gonna get you that transparency there, so you can have your creepy, spooky dooky, Synchro-Vox is what it's called, okay? Synchro-Vox, just like in Clutch Cargo. Limited stuff, and yeah, sometimes you make cool things, sometimes you make cursed things. Like, you know, I'll make the cursed things every so often, a little cursed, and then sometimes you'll make the super helpful things. You know, who knows? You go in between the based and the cursed. And I also use cooltext.com. No affiliation to CoolCat. So cooltext.com, they got all these cool little text effects, and you save them as the images, you add them to your thing. The most important thing though is you get the thumbnail. I either work it out in the GIMP or the MS Paint. MS Paint's got the soul, even though Microsoft is soulless, which is a weird paradox right here. But you know, you go in and you get your zoomed in Wojaks, and you're just like, it's the feels guy. Look, that feel when YouTube channel. Whoa, hashtag relatable. Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now. Anyway, so yeah, you get Wojak in there, signals, and then people click on your stuff. So, what else we got here? This is not punk. I wouldn't consider it punk. This is more like no wave. I just wanted to mention no wave because I'm big Sonic Youth mark. Shout out to Sonic Youth. Also, I like to take off my taskbar sometimes, and I just do this. I got buttery taskbar over here, buttery taskbar 2. You can take that off, and then look at how more profesh this looks over here. I'm gonna go, hold on, let me get this guy some butter, okay? He needs a little bit of butter. I'm gonna spread some butter all over the place here. Real buttery taskbar. Okay, escape. Oh, by the way, Control 1. You can go over here and you can actually change the color. So I can do G for green, B for blue, and then of course Y for yellow. I like the yellow. Yellow's got a good thing to it. Microsoft Zoom It. There's other things you can get for the Linuxy things and stuff. I gotta break out the Linux, a different computer. This is my streaming computer, not my Linux computer. I just have several computers for stuff. I mean, I have a different computer for every task. It seems a little bit crazy, but I like buying them off the eBay. It's a lot of fun. I got instructables on how to do that. Get your cheap things, your cheap wallpapers. But why didn't I even say that? Anyway, yeah, go ahead and make really low effort, minimalist videos. Also, check your audio and stuff. My audio is usually messed up, but I do a lot of takes on these, you know. I'm over here like, yeah, I'm gonna do like 20 takes on the wallpaper video. Why not? Let's keep on doing takes, and if I need to, I'll join them with ffmpeg at the end. So go out there, and if you do make minimalist videos, shoot them to me, throw them in the comments. I don't know. I keep doing stuff on the internet. I'm gonna come out with new tutorials, I swear. Okay, whatever this is.